Morning guys, it's Roland with Borealis Woodcraft. Just out for a little snowshoe out in the park. Get out of the house, been cooped up in the house for far too long. Anyway, thought I'd do a little video for you. Just gonna split out some wood. The last time I went out it was stupid retarded cold out. I tried making video but the phone just literally died like right away. Forgot my charger so I couldn't plug it in to recharge it off the battery pack or nothing, so I fucked up. Anyway, last video I was trying to do a little bit more on the tracker, Tom Brown tracker, custom sheath. Buddy's dad made it. Did a few little mods to my own, so I don't cut my strap. I just put some shock cord there. You guys have seen this knife before, highly modified. I did do another mod to the spine there, ground it square for the ferro rod, so I don't have to use the, well, some people call it a saw back. It's supposed to be a square notch tool, but yeah. Anyway, fire steel's housed on the outside of the sheath, so we'll put that down to the side. And pretty funny because my buddy's dad asked his son there or whatever, is the guy actually going to get out and use the stuff? Or is it going to sit in the gun safe or on a wall? Well, here's the answer to your question. It's getting used. Whoops. Crunch. And last time I was out was just an absolute nightmare. It was one of those days where I shouldn't have got out of bed. Nothing went right from the time I woke up. Literally, if Murphy and his law would have been here, I'd have slaughtered him. Because literally nothing went right. The ski hut I was at, the wood stove, it froze in from the top of the stove pipe. It wouldn't draw. Yeah, it was quite entertaining. And mad. I was very mad. It was one of those times, in an earlier video, I said on camera, guys, don't get mad, don't get frustrated. Shit doesn't always work out. Well, I ate my words there, fellas. I got fucking mad. Pardon my French. Not too much in the way of kindling and stuff or tinder on the way up in here. I was keeping my eyes open for some birch on the way up and collected, but not much of it anywhere up in this area. We're kind of in the high ground, and there's not a whole lot of pine either. So we're resorting to maybe making a few feather sticks with the tractor. And I mean, I could use the newspaper that's left in the shelter, but you know what? The way I see it, one, it's not quite as interesting to do that on video, and well, two, you know what? There's guys that come to these shelters that don't have the skills necessarily or the equipment to sit here and break out their own kindling. And kind of the reason I figure this out is because every time I come here, it's very devoid of relative resources. A bit of a high stump here. It's kind of an awkward angle to work at. Bear with me. Lots of bending down. basically we're just showing the tracker a little bit of love. This is typically the knife that I carry when I go to work in my pack for my get home bag. For the size and the weight, it gives me some options. One, it's got enough weight to chop. So if I need to, I throw a quick little lanyard on there with a piece of paracord, shove my pinky through it, choke way down on the knife if need be. And you can cut small saplings and stuff like that. You're obviously not chopping big logs like this stump. So for those guys that don't like chopping with knives, even large knives, not designed to process large wood. Large knives make quick work of going through small wood. They do not make quick work of going through large wood, put it that way. If you disagree, you know what? Build me a log cabin with your Trailmaster or whatever large chopper you want. However, processing material for a campfire is something that has a little bit of weight and heft, has its benefits. One, less user fatigue, because the tool's doing most of the work. Noticed how I did a whole bunch of batoning, then I came back to the slats that I split out. Pretty simple, guys. Don't have to go full retard on the wood. Similar to technique to using a hatchet. Larger knives typically are stronger too. There are exceptions to that rule. I don't know how it's done because I've never done it, but guys break knives on YouTube all the time. Usually, when I see stuff like that happen, it's because buddy's going full retard. And what I mean is, he's taken a knife that has a blade of 9, 10, 12 inches, right? Big chopper. And he's sticking it in the center of the log and he's wailing the living shit out of the knife, man. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that something's gotta give. And everybody's like, oh, steel against wood, steel wins. No, it doesn't. It's physics, guys. I don't care freaking what you think you know. I've broken axes trying to split logs going right down the center. Handle split right off, gone, bye. Now what? Spent the rest of that trip splitting kindling with my knife, working all the way around the outside edges of the log. Hey man, you know what? Did it work? Yeah. Was it time consuming? Yeah. Did it suck? Absolutely. So, don't, just because it's steel, it doesn't mean it's gonna win. You know? Can you do this with a butter knife? Yeah, probably. Sure, why not? I like my small bushcraft type knives, right? They're small, they're handy, they're light, they're easy to carry on your belt. Something like this, not so easy to carry on your belt. But great pack knife, in my opinion. So, anyway, enough of that. Just gonna finish splitting this out. Going back to that day where nothing went right. had a brain fart when I left home. I was wearing a pair of tack pants, and lo and behold, left the house, put all my EDC stuff in my pockets and whatever, my lighter, my keys, my wallet, got my phone, got my pocket knife, got my flashlight, got my Leatherman, got all my shit, right? So get out on the trail and march along in my snowshoes. The snow's about 1.5 feet deep, breaking trail, and I'm like, something's not right, something's wrong. You just know. If you carry something every day, you just know something's off. And lo and behold, I reach down, and my M21 CRKT that I carry all the time is not there. That sucked. And, you know, definitely not the first knife I've ever lost in the bush. I know exactly usually where most of them are. I got a whole bunch sitting in Ontario at the bottom of a rappel from years ago from climbing. They're all Spydercos. That's why I don't buy Spydercos. They're cursed. To me, they're cursed. So now I've had to go back and revisit this old girl as my EDC. My original M21 Special Forces. Phenomenal knife. You guys have seen that in lots of videos, making bow drill fires and all kinds of stuff. Great knife. But I guess the lesson learned there is police up your stuff. And had it been summer or spring or fall, I would have went back and did a perimeter search for that tool, but for that knife. But in 1.5 feet of snow, good luck. You're better off to just, you know, take it for what it is and go shit. Deal with it. No point crying about it, alright? If you guys think I'm whining right now, I'm not. Explaining the reality of losing equipment in the field. So, had that been my only tool, my life would have just got harder. Because, as I said, getting that stove lit in that other shelter came with its own set of problems. Hence. And I never even bothered to keep the footage because the phone died shortly thereafter. I started splitting out kindling and trying to get the stove lit, so there's really no point. But yeah. Can't wait to go back to work. I have been very motivationally challenged lately. So, Mary, let's find a couple of these. Should work. And you guys have seen peeling curls before with the tracker. You use the quarter rounder. And you carefully draw the knife towards you. Have to stay on the stick. They can come off. It's not the end of the world. You're just making curls for some kindling, finer kindling. The same principles apply with making regular feather sticks, just with a regular straight edge. Not all wood will feather, so it's helpful to find the straightest grained wood that you can. These pieces are a little on the short side for my preferred preference of doing this type of a technique here, but work with what I got. You have to keep the hook or the quarter rounder sharp on the tracker, so it helps to have some kind of a sharpening device that's round. 400 grit sandpaper wrapped around a Sharpie actually works quite well in a pinch. Yeah, there's all kinds of different techniques. I wonder if I can do it in reverse. Yeah, doesn't seem to operate as quite as nice as the other way. Too thin. Too thin. Too thin. Too thin. Not straight enough. Too thin. Too thin. Maybe this one. It's about -19 or so right now. It's not overly cold. Not sure what it is with the wind chill. I never bothered to check. You don't get nearly as many curls out of the thinner ones, short ones, as you do with the nice long ones. That's what I usually like to use. Try this, just because I want something longer to work with here. 15 minutes. Lately, I haven't been getting out much either, due to some serious mobility issues. The arthritis in my hips have been giving me some not so fun things to deal with. Past 2 days I couldn't barely move, let alone snowshoes, so. Come on. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera because that angle is not conducive to what I want to do here. That's more like it. What they're supposed to look like. Well, the quarter rounder can be used for doing all kinds of stuff. You can make round pegs, tapered round pegs to fit in, you know, fit in a hole that you've drilled, or all kinds of different things. Feels like there's a tiny little bit of frost in this. Some weird things going on there. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to finish getting the stove going. I don't want to kill my battery because it's cold. And yeah, I'll get back to you after. Cheers.